What's going on, guys? Today, we bring to you the new Broly Set 22 Broly and Paragus deck. There hasn't been much out there. I haven't seen too much going on. I thought I'll give this a try. Obviously, being Broly, my favorite character, next to Jiren, and I was pretty excited when this got announced. Um, during this set release, and been keen to try it out. So yeah, let's dive into it and see what we thought. So Broly and Paragus. Now I find it's a very interesting leader. That's the leader right there. So the leader has a wall of text as what it does now in Masters. Masters is generally, known for this now. So basically activate main once per game. So you can do it once. You can grab a Broly or Paragus one cost from your deck and add it to your hand. And then that skill's then eliminated. The other activate main is quite nice though, because if you have both what was it again? Sorry, just let me quickly. If you have two or more energy, yep, and you have a skill list, that's right, Broly in play, you can draw two cards and then add cards from your life to your hand. So you have six left and then flip them over. So you can awaken early. You can meet those conditions quite easy with the extra cards in here, which I'll show you in a second. Otherwise, he can also awaken at four or less when you untap one and draw one, which is still very good. And, we love the untap. The untap's always nice. The awaken side is really cool. I loved the art when I first saw this got released, and I was like, this is sick art. Like, definitely something I want to play. I got this in foil. I was like, yeah, we're gonna do that. And also, so the first permanent ability is quite good. I find that very resourceful. All your red green cards, Broly cards in hand. Is it specifically Broly, or is it just, yeah, your red green multicolor Broly cards? That's right. So they're reduced by the energy cost. So instead of tap 10k, they are zero cost, but also negged 5k combo. So there's 5ks, which is still good. So you can use these cards also for arrivals if you plan on using any arrival in the deck. Don't know if you're going to do that, but I don't usually use that for that fact. But anyway, it's still nice to have, so nothing's dead in hand. The other permanent ability is that when your Broly card's attacking a battle card, your opponent can't activate a counter, which is quite nice. And then the auto ability is really good. When you attack, you can choose one of your green cards in the battle area, place in a drop area, and he gains plus 5k for the battle, which is really cool. So he gets the buff as well. And this all reflects off abilities which these cards get off from. So we'll just dive straight into it. We got Dormant Super Warrior, which also the permanent ability acts as a dormant potential. We play two of them because you do need to meet the criteria in the Z Awaken, which I'll show to you later as well. So you got this card is not too bad. It's a tap one. It's a field card. Like I said, the permanent gains dormant potential in all areas. The field, so the auto is limit once per turn. When you have three or more energy, you can place this in the drop area and grab a four cost from your deck and play it, or drop area. Pretty sure it's drop area. So yeah, if your leader card's Green Broly and you have three or more energy, like I said, when this card is placed in the owner's drop area or battle area from a battle area, play one of Broly, the Glacial Awakening from your deck, or hand, or drop. So it's really good. And if you look through your deck, you obviously shuffle your deck. So it's a really cool card. I think playing a two of is necessary. When I was piloting the deck and kind of giving it a go, I was like, all right, we'll see what we can do with this, because we do need at least one in the drop, so you can use that ability to help you awaken Z Awaken. So, and it's good to get that four cost out because then it's an evolved target to hit. You got also, these are the rings. These permanent ability comes as that, it's also acted as a Broly's ring. So yeah, Sealed Super Warrior. So really good card. This card has a lot of abilities, which I quite like. So it's a field card. Obviously, this gains treated as Broly's ring in all areas. Tap one. If your leader card's a green Broly card, when this card is in your battle area in rest mode and is placed in your drop area, play up to one red-green multicolor Broly card with an energy cost of 6 from your hand. So that's huge. So the way you do that is then you activate main. If you have a Paragus card in play and you switch this card to rest mode, you choose up to one Broly battle card and negate its skills for the turn. So that's how you make a Broly vanilla. So, and then when you swing with leader, or if you've got another card that can eliminate a card on the field, you then pick this card. You activate its auto, you tap one, you place it in the drop, and then you play a 6 cost. So it's really cool. It's really cool. And you need this and that in the drop area to activate the Z Awaken as well. So you got to make sure you have them in the deck. So that's why we play 2 of, and these are also searchable from your other Broly cards that get from your deck, add to hand or back from drop. Play 1 Demonic Restraint. Great card. Can help yourself awaken. So if you pick this card, it comes out automatically from the drop, due to effect from removal of the battle area to then take up to 1 life. And also the other activate main is quite nice, where you tap 3 and you can play 6 costs or less from hand. So I mean, you can use that off the new 6 cost Broly or even the Rampaging Horror from set 1, or whichever one you want to choose. And then also the permanent is that it acts as a Broly's Ring in all areas too. Yeah, we just play a 1 of on that. Still a good card. So back to the set 1 days, guys. So those of you that are playing Masters and that understand all this is kind of like you respect this. This is why we're playing it, and the mat that we're on, the winner mat that we got from set 1 days. This is how long I've been playing it for, since the beginning of 2017. So we got Broly Rampage in Horror. Yes, they're all foil. Yes, they're all Judge. Yes, that is really cool. I still have it. Never getting rid of these cards. Never getting rid of them to the day I die. So tap 1, look to the top 7 cards of your deck and add a Broly card to hand, which is really cool because most of your deck is Broly anyway. So it's, yeah, still a good card. Still a good card. In my eyes anyway. I like the card. I still like to play it for the nostalgia sake. Can't believe I'm already saying that about the game. Still feels like yesterday when we started this, guys. Paragus tap 1. It's a great card. With the wall of text. Congratulations. That's the Paragus. Now, we're going to run through it for you guys, don't worry. So when this card's played, you choose 1, you activate 1 Broly's Ring from your deck, then you shuffle your deck. Like I said, this is the card that gets the Broly's Ring out from your deck. Or you can look up the top 5 cards of your deck, add up to 1 green Broly to your hand, then shuffle your deck. That's huge. So it's just like the 1 cost, except it's 5 cards, or you can get the ring out. The other activate main is I believe you've got a Broly in hand. If your leader card's a Broly and you have a Broly card in play, you can activate him by playing him from hand for free. So that's also a plus there, which is really, really good. Broly Paragus, the other 1 cost. Great card. Wall of text. Once again, Masters, you are welcome. When this card is played, activate 1 Broly's Ring from your deck or drop. And shuffle your deck if you look through it. So another card that gets your Broly's Rings out from your deck or can bounce it back out from the drop, which is good because it's good to utilize this effect from the Super Warrior field card. So you can use that to make other Brolys, which you can target this one as a Broly Paragus, to make vanillas in order to tap 1 to use off effect to play the 6 cost from hand. Yeah. So, or you also got the activate main, which is you choose 1 card in your hand, discard it, look through your deck, grab a red green 6 cost Broly from your deck and add to hand. So you see the deck's really good to find your Sorry about that. Microphone just cut out. The deck's really good to find your Brolys, get all your pieces, the field cards like the rings and such, add them to hand, and then utilize their abilities to go forward from there. So we're going back to playing a little bit of this stuff. We got Zarbon. Quickly, I'll just chuck this up here. I'll put the leader over here for you guys. So we got Zarbon. Zarbon's great. We always use this card back in the day. Great to discard off abilities like, say, the Paragus to find a 6 cost from hand, tap 1, bounce a Zarbon back out from the drop area by discarding another card from hand. And then you've got a blocker on the field that punishes your opponent for hand destruction as well. So if you guys don't know this card, it's a very good card. And also to bounce off those effects, we got the Ribberands. We always knew this card back in the day was very dangerous. Hand destruction was a big thing. Obviously, there's a lot of cards that counter hand destruction now, but we like to play a little bit nostalgic here. So this is like an aggressive semi-hand destruction deck that Broly's always been specified to, that I've always loved personally about the deck, or about the character anyway in the game for what this portrays. So utilizing this effect is great because you can, off Paragus effect, you can discard this, tap 1, discard another card, discard this, bounce out the blocker, tap 2, remove this to the warp, make them discard 2 cards from hand, then you've got a blocker on the field that's going to punish their hand again if they remove it from a skill or KO'd. So it all has a little bit of a sync here that can be used quite nicely. And it's all fun. That's the main thing. It's all fun. So this isn't like, I can't imagine it being too super competitive, but we are going to make this competitive in the future. Don't worry, we're still working on it. So we got Broly the Swift Executioner. I love this card back in the day. He's another 4 cost as well, which is really cool. And the fact that you don't have to arrival him, you can just activate battle, tap 2, 1 red and 1 green, play him from hand, then auto effect, choose up to 1 life, add it to your hand, then you choose 1 card from your opponent's hand, place in the drop area. Also on play, auto effect is neg 10 off one of your opponent's battle cards, gets rid of those little itty bitty blockers and stuff like that, and is also a 20,000 critical. So pretty huge. We chose to play 2 of him just for the nostalgia's sake once again, and he's fun to play. Cooler. Now we got Cooler. Cooler's great. I love Cooler. This is one of the new cards that came out for the series, and we looked at this and we thought, yeah, look, we'll play a 2 of because I feel it's got extra added hand destruction or board clear, which is nice for 2. And the fact that he has also barrier, double strike, 20,000k is great. So we played 2 coolers as well. Broly. So we're going into more of the Brolys now. Now this is the Glacial Awakening one that I was talking about that comes out from the field card here from the Dormant. So when you play this for 1 and you're on turn 3, you can just activate main, place this in the drop, guys, play the 4 cost out. And then with the 4 cost, when that hits, you can discard a card from hand to beef your leader by 5k to the start of your next turn. And then when leader swings, he gains another plus 5k. So you swing for a 25k hit and then a 20k defense on your neck on the clapback, which is quite nice. Also, the other ability, which is I quite like, is his basically like a check land. If you've got a Broly in your energy or battle area, I believe, I'll just quickly run over that again. Just to make sure on the permanent. If you have a green Broly card in your energy or battle area, yep, I was correct. You can negate this energy exhaust and charge it in active. So you got a red-green ready to rock and roll for you, which is nice. Good card. I love that card. The 6 cost. This is the big boy that we're talking about before that the Paragus Broly card can fish out to get to hand. And from this ability from the ring, can also play for 1 from your hand, which is quite nice when you activate that effect. To get him out for 1 is huge. He's a 30k critical then he gains for the turn. Also, if you have 3 or more energy, I believe, I'll just quickly run over that for you guys again, sorry. You may choose 1 of your Paragus cards and place it in the drop area. If you do, during this turn, this card can attack battle cards in also active mode. That was the other effect I forgot. So, yeah, so you can do that, attack into active if you've got 3 or more energy. No matter what, he's going to gain the critical, so he's a 30k crit, basically for 1 energy. And also, his other auto is when he kills a battle card, you get to restand him. So, really cool. Awesome. From here, this is your big boy, the 8 cost. Bam. Yeah, we got 1 SPR, which is nice. Thank you to Jason Stubbs, my man, hooking me up for 1 SPR, 3 SRs. Might need to accomplish the SPRs now. So, Broly, this one here, once again, we got, what's it called? Tenacious Onslaught. That's right. Yeah, sorry, my eyes are a little bit. So anyway, the 8 cost is a big boy. So he evolves on a, was it 4, I believe? He X-evolves on a Broly with energy cost of 4. That is right, a red or green Broly with energy cost of 4. So what I love about this card is that he can also evolve on your Executioner. This is why we play the card too, because for 2 energy you can play him out, activate battle, then tap 1, evolve him. Draw a card. That's fantastic. You don't necessarily need a Glacial Awakening, hence why we play also the Executioner. But yeah, for 1 energy you can X-evolve 1 red or 1 green. You X-evolve on a 4 cost, Glacial Awakening or that. And also then you can draw a card from that effect. Other effect is great as well, because when this card is played, your opponent discards another card from hand, which is beautiful. Auto effect as well, when an opponent's battle card is KO'd by this card, you can draw 1 card, switch this card to active mode. And additionally, if your opponent has 2, I believe it's 2, yep, 2 or more life, you deal a damage to them. And they have 3 or more energy, sorry. You deal a damage to them, which is huge. You want to burn, right? This is good. So you got a bit of burn, you got a bit of hand destruction, you got draw power, and he can also arrival out for 2, which is huge. 1 green and 1 colorless energy. So, which I love. So this card is huge. So no matter what, even if you don't have an evolve target, you can still rival him out for 2. And this is where the ability from the leader comes in handy, where he negates the cost from all multicolor Broly cards in hand to zeros. So that's why that's just huge in itself. And this is why I think the deck is decent and it's going to have some game. It's just finding those plays, those right outcomes on what you need to do is always a good thing. So for the super combos, we chose to play 2 Nappers. Yep, back to Assault of the Saiyans, guys. And 2 Paraguses. Of course, Paragus. I mean, you can play the Gohan, bottom deck 1 card, draw 2. But I like to draw 2, then warp a card. Kind of nice. And also, I thought I'll play the Nappers simply because you get a bit more value out of the 10k. So you get to use it twice, 0 10k after turn. Even though you don't draw, you play him, and then you can use him again for another 0 10k for pressure. And he's a red green, so it helps you rival the 8 cost if you don't feel like you want to use a Broly to combo with. So that's my little twist to that. And we play the, guess what? Broly Secret Rare. So this is where we can play this, knock out the 8 cost and play the Secret Rare on top of that. And this is a dual attack, double strike. We all know this gem. I just want to play this guy for fun, see how I can make it work. And also, if you are at 1 life, your opponent discards their whole hand. So this is where stuff like Demonic Restraint can come in handy by taking a life, by removing that card. Also, I've got another card in the Z deck that can help you take life as well. And also we got these little buggers that can help you take life. Homicidal Clones, yes, the Token Negates. Great card. Great card. Also the Dormant Potentials, 2 of. Yeah, we don't play the Unison, but it's still a good card to tap 1, discard an additional card in hand to stop your opponent from rushing you that turn. The 2 1-ofs as well, we got 1 Overrealm of Secret Identity, clear up to 6 or less, and 25k, and it's free. Why not? And also, we play a 1 of the Gohan. So, Potential Unleashed. Latent Potential Unleashed, great card. We all know what that does. SGR. That's it's great to helping remove markers off an opponent's Unison. 3 markers, tapping 1 auto off effect, played combo, and from the Z energy, or just having a deflect critical 25k for 2 energy on the board as well is quite nice. So we just play 1 off of that, and it's always a good card. It's always a good card. So that's the main deck, guys. So we're looking now at the Z deck, and the Z deck's really cool. So I love that we got a Z Broly, Z Broly Awakened, sorry. And we got him in fall pre-release. It's quite nice. This is a big boy as well, and he's really cool. So I'm just going to run over his effects because, yeah, so you can, there's no cost to awaken, and he awakens for free, but he'll be at 3 or less life. The permanent still keeps the red-green multicolor Broly cards to a 0-5k. And also the other permanent is during the battles as well, which is nice. Your Broly cards that attacking opponent can't activate counters, so it keeps that permanent too. The other one is when this card attacks, of course, draw a card, but additionally you may place 1 green card from your battle area in the drop area. And then if you do, this card gains 10,000 power instead. So it goes up to 30k, where the other one goes up to 20. So yeah, it's really, really good Z Awakened leader. Definitely can tilt the game in your side. So we got SS Broly the Tyrant. This SS3 Broly Tyrant. This card's insane. I love this card. For 2, he's great. He's a unique, but you can, if you've got what was the ability again? Sorry, the permanent was when this card would be played from your Z deck, instead of paying this card's energy cost, you can, and Z energy cost, you may place 1 non-unique green card from your battle area in your drop area and pay 1 and a Z energy cost of 1. So it reduces the cost. Really, really good. Auto is when you got 4 or more energy, I believe. When you activate it once per turn. Yep, he gains plus 5k in double strike. Also, the other activate main is if you have 3 or more energy, you can choose one non-unique, card in your battle area. Send it to the drop area and choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards and KO it. So that's board clearance, and it also can clear what you need to do on your turn to clear your cards in order to get out certain resources. Like, if I play this, then I'm going to be like, yeah, cool, I'm going to knock out my 8 cost, and then I'm going to play my secret rare. All for 1 energy. It's really good. And then I've got a 40k, so I can swing 35 double as well from the 8 cost. as well as, you know, a 25k double, as well as then a 40k double duel. And if I'm at one life, I'm putting myself to that position. I'm just like discarding their hand as well from the Secret's ability. It can be, it like all this can be deadly. And like I said, it's really fun. So that's the Tyrant. We play one of the Gigantic Meteor of Destruction, which I think you could play maybe, look, I reckon two. Obviously, you guys might play two in there. I just play a one of, and that's a huge ability, the Wall of Text. I'm just going to quickly numb it down. I believe it's... So you got two different activate battles in this, which is huge. One of them is you get plus 10k from the top one. So I'll just quickly run it over for you guys. Remove this card from the game. Then you choose up to one of your cards, and it gets plus 10k power for the battle. When an opponent's battle card is KO'd by that battle, your opponent then discards a card from their hand, which is huge. And then the other activate battle is if you have 4 more energy, because this is the bigger one, where your if your Broly is in battle, it's attacking a battle card, and you remove this card from the game, once again, and your card that is in battle gets 30,000 power for the turn, which is huge. And additionally, if an opponent's battle card is KO'd by that battle, you may place one of your Z energy in your drop area. At the end of the battle, if you do, your opponent discards 2 cards from their hand. So that's huge as well. So it's just more discard, right? So, and this is where we're going for this. This Z card I love. Sorry, Z card. Keep saying Z. So this one I love. I love this Broly. You got Broly Leader, eliminates the specified cost. So you can just tap 2 energy. And then his permanent is that if your leader card is a Broly card, ignore. Yep, so that's that. And so if your leader card's a Broly card from the permanent, it ignores the specified cost. But when this card's attacking, you choose up to 1 red or green card with 5,000 combo power in your drop area, and then you use it to combo. It's really good, so it makes him a 20k attack. If you've got 4 or less cards in hand, you draw a card as well, which is huge. And the other ability is activate main, which is good. You discard 1 card from your hand, right? You can add 1 card. Add up to 1 card from your life to your hand, and then you can choose one of your opponent's battle cards with 20,000 power or less and KO it, or make your opponent discard a card from hand. So it's just more hand destruction, more board clearance, and more also life taking to help you get to that 1 life. We play 1 Goku SS4, so that's the burn. Opponent's at 4 or more life, it burns them with damage, 20k double strike. We all know what it does, gains barrier. It's a huge card, we love it. And that in line with the other 8 cost Broly to double burn your opponent and get them down to a threatening number like 2 life is huge. And then yeah, this was the other one. We play a Vegeta, which is when you play him, you can bottom deck a card, draw a card, and take 1 life, add it to hand to get to that 1 life to help yourself awaken quicker. So it's just, yeah, I feel like I'm very happy with how this deck is kind of like operated for a bit. I still do need to get used to playing it to get a better feel and see what cards I could add in or take out. But I'm going to keep rocking this sort of build for now because I feel it's quite nice. I feel comfortable. Like I said, I've only just been playing it like a couple times now, just to get the hang of it a little bit and see what we can do. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Like always, I love and appreciate your support, guys. It means the world to us. We're still rocking Dragon Ball as well as One Piece, and yeah, we're doing our best to keep that content going. So thank you very much, and remember to like and subscribe and to hit that bell to stay notified, and we will see you on the next one. Cheers, guys.